I tried wearing white earlier and it didn't work, so now we're wearing black from Free because my other husband is in it. Yes, I do have problems. Hey guys, today I'm doing pretty fantastic. Thank you for asking. Welcome to the other side of my room that you don't normally see. This is the door. This is Gladys, this is my poster, and then this is me. I haven't done a Q&A in I don't think a very long time. And yes, it's still in the forehead era. I was gonna go wash my hair. No, I'm not filming these all in the same day. I'm too tall. Most of the time I have to like squat when I'm doing standing videos because I'm too tall. But Kate, you're only 5'5.5". Tell my tripod that. Sorry, we're gonna start the question. You guys ask me questions, I'm going to answer them. The first question comes from Frumple. Do you think blacksmiths are cool? I think that they are cool, yes. But a long time ago, I went to a like train convention. Don't ask, I was a child. But they had blacksmiths there and they made like little freebie swords you could get, and I had one, and then it disappeared after my parents' very, very bad divorce, along with pretty much everything else that I owned. Thor has been tormenting me all day. Do you want to come in? That's what I thought. Okay, next question. CJ asks, how much coot could a coot coot if a coot could coot coot? Viking King asks, what's your favorite song? Well, my favorite song of all time is still Faded by Alan Walker. However, my favorite BTS song is Spring Day, but then I also really like Save Me. But are you serious? Quit! No! No! What are you doing? What do you mean nothing? You can't, no! Ugh! Oh, you're so heavy. Okay, he's doing this with me now. Ricky Ray asks, have you had to deal with overly aggressive viewers? Viewers that don't understand the dynamics of parasocial relationships. Sure have. Just a reminder, in case anyone's wondering, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. I don't know what you look like. I don't know what you sound like. I don't know your name. I don't know who you are. I don't know your pets. I don't remember you if you think I do. I don't know you, and I'm sorry. I'm just a person on the internet, just like how you're a person on the internet. I share parts of my life on the internet for people to enjoy. Like this little demon. Oh my god, he looks huge. You'll have to remember, I don't know you. And I know it's kind of sad because you're like, oh, me and Kate would be such great friends. I don't know you. And a lot of people overstep boundaries because of that, and it's not cool, and you have to think like, hey, maybe this makes Kate uncomfortable. I have people that are convinced that I am married to them. There's people convinced that we're dating. They will Photoshop themselves like kissing me. There's people who are convinced that we were married and then got divorced. There's a line and there's boundaries, and it's okay to have boundaries. It's not okay to cross people's boundaries, and I feel like my boundaries get crossed a lot. Do you want down? Go explore. Okay, bye. Matt wants to know, is cereal soup? If you try hard enough, it sure is. That's gross. Anyway, Andrew asks, if you got cast in a Star Wars film, what role would your character be? Jedi, Sith, bounty hunter, soldier, for either side, civilian, etc. I honestly, I've thought about this, okay? I know, Kate, you've thought about this? Of course I have. Internally, I would want to be a Jedi, right? I would want to be a Jedi because being bad makes me feel bad. Being good makes me feel good. However, if I were in Anakin's position, you know, like listen, if I had my one true love that I had been in love with my whole life and my dreams would always come true, and then I started having nightmares about the person that I loved, the only person who ever respected me as a Jedi and a person was going to die, I would do whatever I could to save them. Even if it's like, oh, with the bad side, I'd be like, yeah, let's go, bad side, woo, you know, like isn't there like a middle ground Jedi though? I'm learning about this because it's got like the whole, there's a middle, I'd probably be middle ground. If anything, I'd probably be a civilian, but you know, ooh, Ewok. I want to be an Ewok. So that way I could be like small and furry and go like this. Tuckers wants to know, what's your favorite shoes? I've liked Converse since I was like 17. I still like Converse, so I will go with Converse. Mind of a Genius asks, dumb and cliche question. If you were to list top 3 fictional worlds in anime, which also technically roots back to manga, so we'll allow a pick out of there if need be, a forever live in and keep your memories, oh my god, this sentence, and keep your memories of previous life here, what would they be? So if I had to choose somewhere, technically 3 places to live in a manga or an anime, well, I could tell you where I wouldn't want to live, and that's in Attack on Titan. That is like the last place I would choose. I think my first place would probably be that time I got reincarnated as a slime so I could live in, you know, Tempest and all that stuff. I feel like that would be like a really nice place to live. Not, you know, biased or anything because my husband's there or anything. That's also too, it's just whenever there's conflict, it's like, oh no, there's conflict. And then Rimuru was like, I'll figure it out. And then he figures it out. And then it's like great. And everything's working great. And then, you know? But I try to think of like the other 2 places. I got nothing. Because most of the manga I read are like, oh, this boy is a bad boy and he looks so scary, but he's kind of cute, but he just looks so scary. And then the bad boy is like, I'm in love with you. I will take care of you for the rest of your life. Wow, I'm a little scared, but okay. And then everything is great. I like how I'm saying this while wearing this. I would also like to be in this world for scientific reasons, of course. Jared asks, what words make you cringe? Rad. I hate the word rad. I think like out of all the words, you know, some people are like, ew, I don't like moist. Rad? Ooh, I don't like rad. My body recoils when I hear the word rad. I'm answering this solely because he said to, but Chief asks the wonderful question of, have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything? General Chubu asks, if you had a time machine, what time period would you want to experience? There's like a handful, because I love history, right? I love history. I think it'd be really cool to go back and see like, you know, just how everything was, like pyramids and stuff, and then also like seeing like Greece in its like full glory, like all that stuff. So I think history is really cool. Do I know anything about it? No. Do I like the concept of it? Yes. History in the terms of like buildings and art, not like people's mindsets. I don't like people. Slammin asks, do you have any pet peeves when it comes to other streamers or content creators? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm so glad you opened this can of worms. Okay.
I hate all of N-Bird's videos.
I'm not gonna nag on people, right? Because listen, everybody's gonna do things differently, but this is what bothers me, okay? First off, I hate when you click on a YouTube video and they start the video off by like a clip that's like in the middle of their video. So it's like, and then I told her like that I would just go down to the river. And then it cuts and then they're like, hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my video. Today we're going to be talking about the girl and her missing pebble story. This actually happened in 1933, so we're going to be discussing this haunted story. But before we do that, I just want you to, you know, just to subscribe, like please just subscribe. You know, we're so close to 10,000 subscribers and I really want to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of, you know, this month. You know, it would just mean a lot because like, you know, me and my mom, we just live in this tiny house and the more you subscribe, like the better it helps me. And make sure to like that video. Please like that video because, you know, the more you like it, the more it just promotes it and that way we can get my videos out there in the world. And please just leave a comment. He doesn't like it either. Please just leave a comment. Just let me know what you think so that way it boosts the video. I will block you. Those people too will benefit from other people's pain. Say, okay, you know, today I saw on the internet the Chris Pratt situation because he posted about like his new wife and well, not technically new, but his wife, and he's like, oh, you gave us a healthy baby girl. In a previous marriage he had a son that has like disabilities, and so it's like it just kind of felt like a, you know, that they would get that and they would make a 30-minute video on it off of like his ex-wife's pain. Not only just the fact that they're benefiting off someone else's pain, but it's just the 5 minutes in the beginning. It's different from like, hey, like, please, you know, if you feel like subscribing, subscribe. If you want to like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. These people are like, please subscribe. Like, you know, I just really appreciate it. Please like the video. Just get it boosted up there. Back in the YouTube day, if you asked anyone to subscribe or like your video, oh, you would get cast as a sellout. One time in a video in like 2011, I was like, can you guys like the video so that way because all it, listen, you don't get paid for likes. The only thing that likes does is like boost your video. So then YouTube's like, oh, this video got a lot of likes. Yeah, maybe it's doing pretty good. Let's put it in the algorithm, you know? So if y'all like my videos, I appreciate it. Give it a little like. But that's it. Guys, please, I just really gotta get the video. The other thing I don't really like when they do in streams, mostly when people don't interact with the chat, I feel like it's kind of awkward because it's like, wait, why are we here if you're not talking to us? It's different if it's like the chat's like boop, 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 boop. You know, like it's a little bit different. But when the chat's like kind of going, sometimes people, sorry, there's fluffies everywhere. Sometimes it's different. If somebody comes into the chat and they're like, I like your shirt. Where did you get the shirt? You know, I really like that shirt a lot. It really shows off your body well. How small is this shirt? Does it fit tight? You know, my mom used to wear shirts like that. And then she had my brother and now she doesn't look like that anymore. You look like my mom. Sometimes there's stuff people shouldn't respond to. Sometimes there's things that you can't respond to. If somebody's just typing out a thing like, so the day before I like did to the store and then I went and followed down the stairs into the jungle, and then in the jungle I had a Krispy Kreme donut, and in the Krispy Kreme donut I was a stick, and I chose the stick I brought it home, put it on a shelf, and that's my stick named Marvin. Like you can't really say it. You'd be like, like there's not much you can do, you know? And so like sometimes there's moments like that, which, you know, I'm not blaming the stream, but if it's people be like, hey, how's your day going? How are you? Oh, I love this game. Who's your favorite character? If they're trying to like interact with you and the streamer's like, la la la, or if they don't even look, some people don't even look. I'm like, wait, you're not even talking to your people, you know? I don't know. Those are my pet peeves. Carlos asks, what's the most terrifying dream or experience you've ever had, and why did it terrify you so much? I have a lot of nightmares. Me and my therapist are working on it. I used to do a dream journal, and during that dream journal, I had one nightmare, and I don't like to write down my nightmares, because if I write down my nightmares, then it's like I keep having nightmares. I guess it just reminds me of the badness. I like to write down the good dreams. This one dream was so jarring that I wrote it down, and I couldn't forget it, and to this day, I still cannot forget it. I got beheaded in my nightmare. I felt it go into my neck to about here, and they had my hair in a grip, and then they pulled my head off, and then they carried my head around, and I just, that feeling of just my head being lifted, Dino Matrix asks, do you have a video game that's nostalgic for you? Yes, it is Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. When I heard the theme song for Wind Waker, I cried. Also Harvest Moon. There's a lot of Harvest Moons, but Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, and Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life. Good game. Infamous JT says, do you plan on having any merch? Oh, what a wonderful one to end on. Funny enough, I just launched merch. I did on my birthday. I made all of the designs myself. I mean, I have a lot of the product, and a lot of the product is very good quality. That was one thing that I was really trying to work on, is having, because I didn't want to have like merch, you know, like piddleass. Like I wanted to have something that was subtle, but also we would get it, you know. Down below in the description, if you want to check out my merch store, feel free. I'm gonna try to come up with something for Christmas themed as well. Maybe it's gonna be like limited time, so keep an eye out on that. But I do have merch, and I do it. That was in English, but that's okay. But that's also the last questions that y'all had for me. Thank you for asking me the questions. I hope my answers were satisfying enough. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day, all that fun stuff. And I just said I would see you tomorrow. I'm gonna say it again. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye!